friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, I did a get ready with me. I got sent some packages from Sigma and Unearthly, so I had lots of new goodies to play with, and I created the look that you see right here. We chit-chatted, played with some makeup. It was a fun time. So if you want, you can bust out your makeup, get ready with me. You can put me on in the background while you're cleaning. Maybe you're just chilling on the couch, grab a snack, whatever it is you want to do. I love filming these get ready with me videos. They're just so fun just to kind of lay back, be a little casual, hang out with you, and I think this was a fun time. I love how my look came out today. Before we get into it, as far as my accessory details go, I have bad news. I don't know where they're from. My earrings were a gift a while ago, and this choker I found forever ago. It literally might have been on like Amazon. Maybe I found it on a random website. I'm not sure. So there's that. I guess we can just roll right into it then, play with some new makeup, chat about some new things, and yeah, let's hop into it. All right, hello my friends. We're going to dive in. I have already done my brows. I haven't done much. I just threw in some tinted brow gel and my brow pen like usual. I do my clear brow gel later after I've done my face makeup so it doesn't get moved around anyways. But before I did my brows, I did prime because I like my primer to really sink into the skin, do all that good stuff before I start going in. And I feel like I have just such a primer concoction lately. It's unnecessary, but I've been using that Rare Beauty Always an Optimist pore filling primer. This isn't usually the type of primer I go for. I like something either tacky or glowy or both, but I do like how soft this one makes my skin feel. So I started with this one, then I doused myself with the Aether Beauty Desert Sky Highlighting Oil. Do you see the dent that I've made in this? I use this every day. I love just pouring it all over my face. It's so nice and just leaves my skin so glowy. That's the glow you see right now is from that. And then I just use the mini Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter on like the high points of my face just for some extra glow. I'm not wearing foundation today, so I'll take what I can get. And now we're gonna go to town. I have mostly Sigma and Unearthly cosmetics to play with today. I have a couple other random products of things that I didn't have from my latest PR packages, but yeah, we're gonna get into it. First, I do wanna start with this. Fenty sent me the Fenty Skin, what's this called? Cherry Treat Lip Oil. I've never gotten a package from Fenty before, and can I just say I'm so happy that this was my first thing I've ever gotten, because it is delightful. It smells like cherries, like cherry candy. It's so nice. And it feels so good on the lips. This is by far my favorite lip oil I have ever used in my entire life of wearing makeup. For concealer, I'm gonna use my Colourpop Pretty Fresh concealer. Mine's in the shade Fair 10N. Been bouncing back to this concealer lately, so figured I'd use it today. And I haven't been feeling like wearing foundation because it is 5 million degrees outside. Thank you very much. I have some Sigma brushes to play with too. This is the F47. I think it's more meant to be used to like blend out like cream bronzer or foundation. It just says multitasker, but it's big. But I figured I'd use it today to blend out this concealer, kind of see how that goes. It's very soft. I've never used Sigma brushes before. I think I might have one random brush I got at a hair show one year because there was a stand and I bought one lip gloss. Yes, I have this old cat hair covered eyeliner brush, and it's kind of thick and fat. I don't use it very often. That actually used to be my freckle brush. I would use that with my ABH Dip Brow Pomade years ago to make fake freckles before I discovered good freckle products. Or honestly, even before I discovered just using like eyeshadow powders instead of a dip brow, because that is not the best product to use for fake freckles, let me just tell you. I'm liking this brush though. I feel like it's blending everything out really fast and very smooth. So that's exciting. And even though it's quite large, I feel like because it's kind of curved, it's fitting under my eye really well. So that's nice. What are you up to today, by the way? I am getting ready for work on this lovely Friday. I'm gonna add just a teeny bit more concealer around this area since I'm a little extra red. I don't know when this video is going up. I think sometime early next week. I'll have it up in a couple days. How did your month go? Give me the updates. What is July looking like for you? Do you have any plans? My birthday is soon. My birthday's on the 7th. I'll be 28. Cannot believe it. It doesn't feel like my birthday's around the corner at all. I'm gonna set my under eyes and just the rest of my face now. The under eyes will be with my KVD powder and the rest of my face will be with my NYX High Glass. Nothing new here. I've been using these forever. We started watching America's Got Talent 2 nights ago, catching up on the first couple episodes. I thought I was gonna skip it this year. I really did. We've watched it the last few years. It's like just one of those shows that I get, well, used to get excited for in the summer, but then the last couple of years I've just been not happy with the winner, like at all. I don't even think I finished watching 2020s. I don't remember the person's name who won, but it was like that motivational speaker. I didn't vibe with that. And then last year I was really rooting for that aerialist kid who like self-taught himself how to do all those cool aerial acts. He was so good. I thought he was a shoo-in, and then it was that weird magician that won. And I like magicians, but I didn't like him very much. He gave me very fake vibes. I don't know how to explain it. Set off my fake vibe alarm. But I don't know. I was starting to see like thumbnails and people sharing clips of like acts so far from the tryouts. I was getting nostalgic, so I decided to start watching it. And so far this season's really good. I've only seen the first 2 episodes, but I'm liking it so far. I don't necessarily have any favorites yet, but I'm pretty happy with what's happening so far. All right, we got some Sigma goodies to play with. I have this bronzer. This is the light one. And I'm gonna use this tapered face brush for it because I really like this kind of a shape for bronzer. This is the F25. It's just so soft. Feels like a blanket. Just gonna dust under my jaw first. I can't believe I haven't really tried Sigma too much over the years. I know they're very popular. People love them. I just had not gotten around to really trying them other than like that one lip gloss. And I'm pretty sure I tried their eyeshadow primer in the past and I feel like I remember liking it, but I guess not enough to continue using it. But they did send me an eyeshadow primer, so I'll use it again today and kind of revisit my feelings on it. Because I think I did like it, like I used it completely. Sometimes you just discover something you like a little bit more, even if you didn't necessarily dislike it. I think the funniest plot twist of 2022 so far has been that I've been collecting bronzers. It's so weird because for years of wearing makeup, I've only ever had like 1 or 2 total and I've been totally content with that. But for some reason, this has been the year of accumulating bronzers and really enjoying trying different ones. Never thought I'd see the day. I do like this bronzer though. I feel like it's applying really nicely. I like this brush too. This might be my go-to bronzer brush now, actually. I was using one that was very similar shape to this from Colourpop originally. Oh no, it was this Rare Beauty one, not Colourpop. Like that one too, but this one's just a wee bit fluffier, so I feel like I'm able to kind of dust that product around a little bit easier. Pretty content with that. Let's move on to blush now. They sent this Core de Rosa blush, which I feel like I've heard non-stop good things about for quite a while now. So we'll give that one a shot. This is the large angled contour brush. It is the F40. Clearly like meant for contour, but I like an angled brush like this for blush. That's what I'll use today. Start hitting up the nose first. Do any of you still get irrationally angry when people put blush on their nose? I remember back in like 2019, even early 2020, I got so many hate comments constantly for putting blush on my nose, and now I feel like everybody does it. So I'm like, does anyone still hate it? I will never stop. I mean, never say never. Maybe I'll get sick of it one day, but not right now, thank you. Love this blush color though, it's so pretty. I feel like it looks very unassuming in the pan, but I don't know, it's really, really pretty on the cheeks and on the nose. Really like it on the nose, actually. I think it's a really good color. And I'm really liking this brush too, it's so soft. I was so excited that they wanted to send me a package, and I was not expecting like how many things that they were gonna send me. Very grateful that I get to try out so many wonderful things. I don't know if I've mentioned it in a video yet. I know I mentioned it on my Instagram stories asking for opinions, but I'm visiting New Orleans soonish. So if you have recommendations on things that I absolutely have to do, let me know. If you have restaurant recommendations, please vegan friendly, or at the very least vegetarian friendly. I don't eat meat and I try to avoid dairy because it makes my belly hurt, as I've recently found out, unfortunately. So restaurants can sometimes be a little bit of a pain to deal with in finding things that I'm able to eat. But if you have recommendations, please let me know. I already have quite a long list of things that I want to do, but I'm happy to add more things and just gonna see how it goes. It's gonna be 1,000,000 degrees, but you know what? It's fine. It's always 1,000,000 degrees this time of year everywhere. And I'm already in Florida, so it can't get much worse. Freckles. Freckles, freckles, freckles. Gonna use my Freck XL as per usual. For those of you that play The Sims, have you been playing the new werewolf pack? I haven't played as a werewolf yet, actually. I've been very invested in the family that I've been playing as. But I have used some of the, like, clothing items. And I really like them. And some of the build and buy is really, really cool. I like the grungy aesthetic of it all. There's a pair of boots that look like Doc Martens and I just live for it. Side note, I've been super into shopping for just like custom content. Shopping, like I'm not spending money. Like a lot of creators have free custom content out there for your Sims. If you have any favorite like custom content creators, please give me their names because I'm obsessed with searching for new stuff. Mostly clothes. I haven't really delved into like build and buy custom objects like furniture and stuff, but I'm open to that too. I just don't want to download 5 million things either, so I'm trying to keep it small, but I'm also really excited about it. Have you seen the new Buzz Lightyear movie? I think it's just called Buzz. I don't know why I said his full name like, like that. I haven't seen it yet. We might try to see it sometime this weekend. Don't know how I feel, but I'm sure it'll be good. Let's move on to highlight now and seal the deal. They sent me this one in the shade Savannah. I'm a little fearful this will be too dark for me, but I guess we'll just see. See how it goes. When I swatched it on my hand, it didn't look too dark, but sometimes you don't really know until you put it on your face. Yeah, that seems totally fine and beautiful, actually. Let's just give that a whirl. Ooh, it's so smooth. It reminds me a lot of the Noella formula, actually, with just how smooth it is. Like it's bright, but smooth at the same time. It's not like chunky. And if you're someone who doesn't like a sparkly highlight, maybe this would be for you. Ooh, I like that. Does Sigma make glowy blushes like this kind of a formula, but as like a blush? I would love to know, because that's beautiful. I need to buy like some of the glowy Noella blushes though, and the bronzer. I really want that bronzer. Here I go again, collecting bronzer. That's the year, I guess. I do like that though. I feel like my skin looks really pretty today. I do want to try out this Sigma clear brow gel, the Tint and Tame. See how this goes. I don't think I'm gonna love it as much as I love my NYX brow gel or the e.l.f. brow lift. Most brow gels just do not tame my brows and make them stick up, because as you can see, my brow hairs grow like straight down and I like them to be more fluffy. I don't see this one doing the trick for me, but we shall see. Maybe it will. I'm already getting the vibe that it's not going to, because I found the formulas that I like are very thick right upon application. I don't think that's gonna do the trick. This is kind of the consistency of the e.l.f. one, and it's just so much thicker. See how it just like immediately sticks them straight up, and then I can kind of like manipulate them to be the shape that I want. This one just doesn't do that. This one's a little lacking. I feel like they're just gonna keep moving around. So I'm gonna do the e.l.f. one on both and call it a day, and then we'll move on to setting my face and then onto eyeshadow. And I'm very excited. I have some really cool Unearthly Cosmetics products to play with today. I'm just gonna set with my Rare Beauty Always an Optimist setting spray, and then we'll move on. All right, for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use a combination of the Unearthly in the Dark palette. They launched this at the end of the year, but they revamped this one recently and added a new shimmer. So I'm gonna play with this because I haven't even played with it in general before. And they launched 4 new single shadows. So I'm gonna use maybe 2 of those as well today. Let's get to priming. I'll use the Sigma one. This is the eyeshadow base primer in the shade Persuade. Looks like that. I'm just gonna smear this on. Definitely a much different texture than my Milk Hydro Grip that I normally go for. It's more of like that silky feeling kind of a base. Actually, it reminds me a bit of my Colourpop one that I really enjoy too, the Pillow Proof. And they make multiple shades of this one too, so maybe for someone who has veiny lids and you like to cover that before going in with eyeshadow, maybe something like this would be for you. Because the Hydro Grip that I love, it's clear. And a lot of people don't like that one, but I love it. I have some eyeshadow brushes too to use from Sigma, so I'll use some of those. I don't know what I want to do today though. Maybe a halo eye of sorts? Like I kind of want to use like the purpley vibes for the mattes. Like I'm really tempted by this shade, of course. It's like one of my favorite colors ever. But I think I'll save that when I do this as an Instagram video, like use this palette. I think I'm going to start with this mid-tone purple. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm gonna use this brush. This is a Sigma E27. I'm gonna use this so I can kind of pack it on the outer part of the lid and the inner part. Let's do a halo today, why not? And then I can also kind of blend at the edge a little bit too. So yeah, just kind of lightly patting it and spreading it. I haven't dipped in anymore. I'm just using the edge of what's left over on my brush. And I'm trying not to bring it into the center because I do want to leave that relatively blank today. I'm also taking some on the tippy part of my brush. What's a tippy? I don't know why I called it the tippy, the tip. So I can drag it across the lower lash line like this. It's a really pretty purple. I'm just kind of connecting it to that outer corner, just like that. All right, so I'm at this point now. Let's start blending. Let's use Ascend, this beautiful light purple. It almost leans a little pinky and I'm very into it. The brush that I'm gonna use is the E38. Just a nice blending brush, and I'm just gonna focus it right along the edge of this purple. Ooh, that's diffusing so nicely already. Is it the shadows? Is it the primer? Is it the brush? Is it all three? Probably. It's probably a combination of all three. I mean, Unearthly shadows never really give me trouble anyway, so I'm not surprised. I'm really liking these brushes though. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, Sigma was so hyped up, you know, it was like the it brand to buy brushes from for the longest time, and then Morphe came in, kind of took over, but Sigma's still like been super popular over the years, and I don't even advocate for Morphe brushes. I really don't like them as much anymore, and I don't shop for Morphe. But it's just cool to see that this brand that's really held this like status of having amazing brushes truly is very impressive. I like how soft they are. They're very good quality. I appreciate the fact that they use synthetic hairs and not natural hairs because I don't use natural hair brushes. Oh, I'm liking that. It went through the center of my crease a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right. I just didn't want the majority of the dark stuff, and I'm gonna add even more dark here in a second. All right, next up, I'm gonna take in the dark this beautiful dark, like, boysenberry kind of color. It's so cute. And this is a Sigma E36. I actually went ahead and did this eye already because Lawnmower Man was driving by. So here we go. I really like how precise this brush is too, by the way. And just look how pretty that color is. It's so saturated. I'm just focusing it on the inner, outer, and lower lash line. And then I'm just going back through with my previous brushes to help blend it out. And everything blended super nicely. And I'm really excited to move on past this so we can play with some of those new single shimmers. Just gonna smudge that right along the edge here. Going in now with my previous brushes and just kind of tippy-tapping along the edge, and then taking that lightest shade. I am dipping a little bit more into this one. I didn't grab more product for that first shade, but taking more for this one, especially for that lower lash line because I want to drag it out pretty dramatically. Love these colors together. Oh my goodness. All right, so moving on to the lid. Got my NYX glitter primer here, and I'm gonna be using this brush, the E55. Like, what a perfect little brush for packing all over the lid. So I'm just going to tap this glitter primer all across the lid. I like this sticky base because it really helps your shimmers pop and stay put and do everything you want them to do. Gosh, I've been using this for years now. So I think I'm gonna mostly use Ignite, this purple, and then I wanna top Fever in the center. I think that's gonna be my move, but I might use the gold. I haven't decided yet. The gold might add more contrast. But starting first with Ignite, just gonna pack this kind of in the inner and outer part of the lid so it can flow in with the mattes that I laid down really well. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. You know, maybe I will use the gold actually. It's called Lit. I'm just gonna take the clean side of that same brush and just tippy tap that in the center. Oh yeah. I like the look of Fever a lot, but I just figured maybe this gold would add more of that halo effect, and it surely does. Just gonna make sure the edges of all that are blended. And I guess let's also just use that same gold for the inner corner. I think that'll be cute. And my camera really wants to overheat now. It has the little warning symbol. So this is where I'm gonna leave you for now. I'm gonna finish up the other eye, throw my lashes and eye pencil and something on my lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. I love this look. I think it came out so pretty. I think my skin looks good, my eyes look good. I think we had a good makeup day playing with some new things, and I'm really pumped about it. The eye pencil I threw in is Visuals from Colourpop. These lashes are Heather lashes from Noella Lashes, but unfortunately the brand did close down, but I still have quite a few lashes that I'll probably continue to use until I'm out. And then for my lips, I went with a couple Sigma ones. The liquid lip I'm wearing is New Mod, and I actually feel like it kind of complements the slight pinky shift that's going on with the purple shimmer. And then on top of it, I put the tint lip oil from Sigma on top. So yeah, I love this look. I think it came out so good. I had fun hanging out with you and doing my makeup. I guess we can zoom out now and finish up this video. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching my video today. I, again, love filming these videos. I loved hanging out with you and just chatting and doing my makeup. We got some good hits today and I think it was a fun time. Really excited about these Unearthly products. Again, I'm gonna do a standalone Instagram video / TikTok with this palette. And I did also get sent, where is it? I got sent the Don't Be Jelly palette, which I'm also super stoked about. So I'm gonna do an individual Instagram video / TikTok with that also, probably very soon. There honestly might be one of the videos with these up already by the time this video goes up. So you can go check those out. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else left to say. Thank you again for watching. I'm super excited about these products and I hope you have a wonderful day, whatever it is you're doing. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me some purple emojis because I'm definitely feeling the purple vibes today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. These contact wearers, if you know, you know. It'll feel like totally fine all day, just chilling in your eye. You don't even notice it. And then all of a sudden, it's just like wigging out. And I'm like, excuse me, can you please go back to your assigned seat? Thank you so much. Oh no, I hear lawnmower man. Why? This has not been a problem up until recently. You're not even on the grass, you're on the road. This better not become a trend. I was so happy the last year not dealing with lawnmower man.